Welcome back, friends. I'm Simon.
I'm Ellie.
And if you enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell thing. That would be very kind of you indeed. And as I think everyone knows by now, I'm a huge Transformers fan. I have been since I was a kid, and I fell in love with the 1986 movie. When they did the teaser for Transformers 1, actually it was the first trailer, the one that they streamed from space, which was kind of a weird gimmick. I really dug it. I know some people felt that it was a little bit too kiddie. I felt like it was maybe a little bit too immature for older audiences, but honestly, as someone who grew up loving, like, Dare to be Stupid and Bar Weep, Grana Weep, Ninny Bong, like, I didn't feel it was too kiddie, at least for my immature sense of humor. But they've just dropped trailer number 2 for Transformers 1, and apparently it's absolutely blowing up on YouTube. It just dropped yesterday, already has 11 million views. We have not seen it yet. So you are going to see our reaction when we check out this trailer for the very first time. What do you think about it? How does this clock up on the scale of terrible to amazing Transformers series that we've seen over the years? How do you think Transformers 1 ranks on that scale? Drop it into the comments below. While you do that, we're going to check out this new trailer number 2. If you want to see what we think about it, stick around until the end. But for now,
let's go.
Let's do this.
For thousands of years, we have been at war. But before, we were enemies.
Wow.
We were like brothers. You ready?
Always ready. Let's punch in.
Oh.
Hey, watch where you're going.
What did you say?
It's not like he can transform.
Hey, Darkwing. My finger can transform. Guess which one?
Allow me.
I appreciate you having my back.
No matter what.
What is that?
Sending location coordinates.
Under attack! It's an SOS message from the surface.
Oh, fantastic.
It's time to show them we are more than meets the eye.
A cave with teeth.
Spiky
Nothing
butthole.
scary about that.
Oh.
Primus.
I see strength in you. Take these and access your full potential.
Oh.
We can transform now!
How do we use these things?
Come on!
How you choose to use this power is up to you.
We roll out.
What?
Transform and roll out!
I want to help build a better world. Like you said, we can be so much more.
Maybe it's just me, but he's different.
Yeah, no, I picked up on that.
I picked up on that too.
Wow.
What happened to my best friend?
Burn it down!
We have to stop him!
We could have built the future together.
I don't think so.
Decepticons! Rise up!
Wow.
Come on!
Awesome!
That's what I'm talking about!
Now is the time for us to stand up. Together. As one.
Oh. I've got goosebumps.
That's Starscream, and you're Shockwave and Soundwave? Enough! Gosh, raise your hand if Wave is in your name. There's a lot of waves.
Oh my goodness. Well, actually, before we tell you what we think, as well as telling us what you think about Transformers 1 in the comments down there, to answer one question for me, do you, our viewers, feel like this trailer spoiled too much of the storyline? Put that down there as well, because we have theories. While you do that, what did you think of trailer number 2 for Transformers number 1?
It was really fun. I do think this kind of puts an end to is this just for kids? because clearly that they know what their audience is, and they're gonna have some kids joining just because their parents made them watch it.
Yep.
But I think, yeah, it just looks really fun. I was really impressed with the humor as well, and the voice actors that they listed. That was
my
impressive.
goodness. Yeah, I mean, we knew from the first trailer and I guess from earlier that there's an A-list voice cast. What I loved was how much they had their own authentic voices as the younger versions of the characters, but then towards the end of the trailer, as we see those characters get closer to the characters we know and love from the Transformers universe, the voice acting kind of morphed. And you know, Chris Hemsworth, Optimus Prime, sounded a lot like Peter Cullen's Optimus Prime towards the end. I wonder if they even, you know, snuck in a little Peter Cullen or had him work with Chris Hemsworth or something, but it sounded very Optimus Prime. So, yeah, I agree. The humor really seemed to work. I was thinking at the beginning of the trailer, I always think it's really, really challenging to take a character that is good and make that character evil when that character has to inevitably become very, very evil. And obviously the example that sprang to mind was Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader, you know, going from a cutesy kind of annoying kid in Phantom Menace to like an adolescent in the second movie, but then by the third movie having to go full Sith. And it's a really hard journey to take people on. And I was kind of thinking maybe this is going to be similar with Megatron. How are they going to turn Megatron from this like buddy friend guy to a super evil supervillain? But it really felt by the end of that trailer that Megatron became a true villain. And I love the fact that not only did the voice acting kind of evolve for those characters and they sounded more like the Transformers that you know, but also the look and feel as well. Like Megatron really morphed from looking nothing like Megatron to looking a heck of a lot like Megatron, as did Optimus Prime. Yeah, really impressed with the animation style. I think was really cool. Like you say, the voice acting, super good cast. Did you feel like it was too kiddie at times, like too immature, or did you think it hit the right balance?
Possibly, but I do think it hit the right balance. But again, like you said, I do think it was the opposite of a teaser trailer. Like there was the entire storyline in it.
Yes.
And most of the beats in it, and like personally, that's a bit much for me. I kind of like it if it keeps a little bit to the imagination.
I mean, I feel like there are still... I mean, Deadpool 3 or Deadpool and Wolverine had the same criticism, right? The final trailer got so much heat for spoiling too much, and yet we just saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and there were a ton of surprises that we had no idea were coming. I kind of hope this is going to be like that, but I also felt like the trailer told us too much of the storyline, and maybe they could have, just like hinted at the future of those characters. Because we all know who Optimus Prime and Megatron and Soundwave and Shockwave and everyone's going to become, everyone else with Wave in their name. But
I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, we didn't necessarily need to see that transformation in the trailer. But I mean, that minor criticism aside, I did think it was a really solid trailer. There was a lot of action. It felt to me adult enough that fans of the original Transformers show and movie, and, you know, every iteration of that over the last 40 years, like Beast Wars and Transformers Prime and all the other shows, I feel like they will be able to identify with this. But also I'm hoping it will shepherd in a new generation of kids who, you know, want to buy the toys and read the comics and get into this as well. Because, like, it can't be something that we gatekeep as a fan community, right? Like, it has to be something that other people can be included in and goes on for generations to come. That's my old hippie view on it.
I guess connected to that, I have a question for you.
Ooh.
If someone hasn't seen Transformers or has maybe seen some of the movies, if they are intrigued by this, where would you suggest they how would you suggest they get up to speed with the backstory kind of beyond the movies?
You know, yeah, it's a good question because there is so much Transformers lore, But I think for me, you can't do better than the original 1986 The Transformers, the movie. I mean, just it's honestly, I think, one of the greatest animated movies ever made. Like, the cast is fantastic with folks like Leonard Nimoy and Orson Welles' last movie. It's just absolute, and the story is fantastic. The artwork, it really still holds up today. And they just released a new 4K UHD Blu-ray version of it as well. So my recommendation would be invest an hour and a half in that. It is like a rock and roll space opera with fantastic music, and just enjoy the hell out of that, and that will show you what Transformers 1 is building up towards. That would be my pro tip to get into this universe. Hey, well, thank you so much for recommending that we check this out. Thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, like and subscribe. We're going to be around for a while. And thanks for putting in the comments what you thought about this trailer and whether you thought this trailer was too spoilery. But that is all we've got time for right now. So we will see you soon on the next Nerd Safari.
Peace out, nerds.